Do you know what the definition of insanity is? It's the state of being seriously mentally ill, or extreme foolishness and irrationality. You were probably thinking something like doing the same thing over and over again, yet expecting different results. Weren't you? People usually attribute this quote to Albert Einstein, but he never actually said it. So who did? Where does this quote come from? A book from 1983 used these exact words, but they most likely got it from a 1981 newspaper article, which also used those same exact words. But there's no way this quote is younger than my dad, is it? It's not. In the 1955 book, The Psychology of Personal Constructs by George A. Kelly, it had this quote: "We may define a disorder as any personal construction which is used repeatedly in spite of consistent invalidation," which is kind of close, but that's not what we're looking for. I've done some investigative journalism, and I think I found it. Lewis Howard Latimer joined Edison Electric Company back in 1884. He happened to be the only black employee at the company. Just an interesting side note. If you're somehow unfamiliar with how men bond, we like to razz each other, make fun of each other. It's just how we bond. That's how we show we care. Blame evolution or God, I don't care. Well, Edison had over 1,000 failed attempts at making a light bulb. And how do you think Edison's coworkers felt about that? Maybe they made fun of him? Maybe even that Mr. Latimer feller said insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, yet expecting different results. Maybe out of spite, Edison pushed through and created the first successful light bulb. Maybe most people have never heard of this Mr. Latimer feller. Maybe it's easier to attribute a smart quote to the most well-known smart man, Albert Einstein. Maybe things just get lost in translation over time. Who knows? But the truth is stranger than fiction.